I always thought the creepiest thing I'd ever see on my security camera would be a raccoon rifling through my trash, but last night rewrote everything I thought I knew about fear. I was curled up in bed, scrolling through my phone, when a notification buzzed, front door motion detected. Half asleep, I opened the live feed, expecting maybe a package thief. But what I actually saw made me sit bolt upright. I watched myself, in my own pajamas, calmly open the front door and step into my darkened living room. The problem was, I hadn't moved an inch from my bed. At first, I rationalized, maybe it was an old recording. I scrubbed back through the footage, but the timestamp was current. I watched as my double flicked on the hallway light, paused, and seemed to stare directly at the camera, as if it knew I was watching. My heart pounded as I saw it walk down the corridor, right toward my bedroom, the very place I was lying, paralyzed with dread. I muted my phone, straining to listen for any sounds outside my door, but the house was suffocatingly silent. A minute later, another notification, bedroom motion detected. I held my breath, the glow of my phone screen the only thing illuminating the dark. On the feed, my double stood in the doorway, gazing at the lump under the covers, me. The two versions of myself stayed frozen, as if time had stopped. Then, the double smiled, a slow, unnatural grin that stretched far too wide, before leaning down and whispering something into the camera's microphone. I couldn't make out the words, but I swear I felt cold breath on my ear in that same instant. That's when the live feed cut to static. I haven't slept since. Every time I close my eyes, I see that grin, and hear phantom whispers that I'm terrified will one day become clear. My phone sits face down on the floor now, but sometimes, in the dead of night, I hear the faint ping of another motion alert, and I know whatever wore my face is still inside, waiting for me to watch again.